Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen Podcast coming to you from Smoker's Lounge.
All right.
Yes, sir.
How's everybody doing this fine week? First week in November.
My sweet, sweet November.
Weather's changing. It feels like July out there.
Oh my God. So much for any kind of deer hunting opportunity.
Yeah, maybe I'll hit one with a truck.
There's a lot of people that have. There's a lot of deer streaming on the highway to French Lake.
Oh yeah. No, I was telling Smoke earlier before you got here, Casey. I've kind of been in a funk. I've got a little bit of situational downness going on, and I'm really hoping that tonight will really grab me by the sack and pull me through this. You know what I mean? Just, you ever get in those funks? You know what I mean?
Actually, it's funny you say that. Although my physique doesn't show it, I do like to lift and work out. And I think I was in bed at 9 o'clock Tuesday night.
Oh yeah.
Just out.
Oh yeah.
Just out.
That's my regular bedtime.
Not me. I can be a little bit of a night owl. But it's funny because when it gets to be baseball season. And,
then we really start going hard then.
Yeah, baseball season, I'll be able to just text the head coach at Southridge, Mr. Gene Mattingly, be like midnight, be like, hey, I got this idea. Don't know if you're up or not. He's usually up, so.
Not me.
Yeah, a little bit of a night owl sometimes.
You can text me at midnight all you want. I'll get back with you in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what's up with you, Smoke?
Nothing. Working. Basketball season has started for the kiddos, so we're into...
Stop it.
I hate it.
We're going to have people listen to it that love
I
basketball.
know, it's fine. I think I've made my opinion very known amongst the Holland and Little Raiders basketball community of my utter distaste for the sport, but my son has decided to hang his wrestling shoes up this year
Really?
and spend a season on the hardwood, so.
Well, with that haircut.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Solid perm.
Is it going to stay that way?
Oh yeah, he wants another one for the holidays, so.
He wants to look like a Labradoodle?
I guess.
Nothing wrong with
No.
No, it's just, I say it because I don't have any hair. But, anybody that can grow a sweet mullet.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, it is.
For him.
It's great.
Props. Mad props. So, what do you think? Let's get to it.
I think we just get into
Let's
it.
do work. So, with that being said, according to this new, super organized podcast schedule that Smoke Daddy's got lined in for us here.
Well, before we go on, we recorded an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Let's break down the fourth wall.
That's right.
We did an episode.
So this is what we would call the Wondering Dutchmen Podcast, Episode 1.
Take two.
Take 2.
And take 1 was about 4 hours long.
Pretty raw.
And we had a lot of fun with it.
Pretty raw.
Good time.
And if we ever made it big, maybe...
Oh, it'll live in the archives, and surely one of these days it'll show its face.
It is definitely not gone.
No.
Yeah. So we've tried to make it a little better because we care. Because we want more people to listen to it than us and our wives.
Yeah, we gotta get more input.
We had to make some work on it. So trying to be organized. So I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Work in progress.
Yeah. So so Smoke kind of put me on the spot right out of the gate, much like the previous episode. Right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Here. First topic.
What's on your mind?
Tattoos.
I know about tattoos.
Are you in or you out? And I am like the world's biggest 390-pound pussy and is just extremely afraid to get one. But so I've always had these extreme plans to get one. And when I mean extreme, I'm talking the most in-depth fucking tattoo you could ever imagine, and I can just imagine it looking like a caricature shit show whenever I'm done. So I'm super scared of doing it, But I don't know, tattoos. I think it's becoming more of a common thing for people. A lot of people.
Sure.
I know in my social group, a lot of people are getting them. But I don't know, tattoos. That's what I wanted to talk about. That's my first topic. Tattoos. Go.
The here's my take. I wish that I could be brave enough to have a sweet sleeve or
Oh
two.
yeah.
Just would love it. I think they're cool, especially when you've got some meaning behind them. But I don't have any.
No.
Don't have any.
Neither do I.
I do have ambitions for one that would be close to my heart. That is a cool little thing, but it wouldn't be anything big. But, really, a sweet sleeve, and especially like a female that rocks like a sleeve.
Oh God.
Instagram's full of it.
Oh boy.
Get it on the gram.
Get
On the gram.
On the gram.
But I will someday. I just, my wife doesn't have any. People get their kids' name tattooed.
My wife has a few.
She got your face?
No.
Oh.
No. She's got some pretty cool ones. I took her, actually it's a funny story. I don't know if we got time for it, but.
We got time.
Well, okay. Well, the first time she got one, I'll just leave the establishment nameless.
Unless they want to sponsor, we can.
No, I don't think they need a sponsor. Let's just say that there was a tattoo parlor, not a shop. I don't know. What's more prestigious? What's more refined, a parlor or a shop?
I think a shop is probably better because a parlor you're trying to clean up, like putting lipstick on a hog.
Okay.
Did you
Well, that
think
was
the
not
opposite?
the case. That was
I
not
thought
the case.
opposite.
Oh, you feel the
Oh,
opposite?
you think Smoke Dog? You think the parlor is a fancier joint?
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused.
Like Parlor Donuts? You ever had those?
No.
Oh fuck! There's a shameless plug. Wow. I can get a donut or two.
Who gets three fat guys?
Yeah.
Sidetracked.
I don't know if this is. So Smoker's Lounge is nestled in a beautiful, I guess you would say, southwestern Indiana.
Oh,
maybe?
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Up
southwestern
God's country
Indiana.
here.
Yeah, pretty much God's country. Well, our neighbors to the north, west-ish, further in Pike County.
She got a tattoo in Pike
Oh
County.
yeah, she
Oh
did.
shit.
The capital of Pike County, Petersburg, not to be confused with Peters, Tucky. Oh, she wanted one. She just turned 18. She came home from college one time, so I took her over to get one. And
So did you pick out the shop?
no. Well, so a particular artist that worked in this shop was very renowned amongst several guys that I worked with, and I've seen several of like a lot of her art from other guys that I worked with, and was like, man, she's really good.
Right.
And this other dude was like a straight tattoo addict, and he's like, oh yeah, man, you gotta hit her up. She does really good work, and she's affordable and everything, and she would really hook you up on your first time, So I was like, okay, so I tell her, we go over there. She said, she sits down for this tattoo, and she chooses this bird. It's a beautiful bird, like it's a sparrow,
Okay.
like red and blue, yellow beak. Like kind of like not Ed Hardy-ish, but like
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah. Like a traditional.
traditional style, yeah. And she's gonna get it on her rib cage, which is, from what I've gathered, not a particularly easy spot to receive tattoo on your ribs. Well, we're probably an hour or so-ish into said tattoo, and I'm sitting in the waiting room. Well, I was in the back, and I was like kind of hitting the table and just being a real antsy-fancy, and she's like, just get the fuck out of here, you're making me nervous, and you're moving the table and shit. So I retired to the waiting room, which, unto my unpleasant surprise, two, like, what's the guy's name? Nash Bridges looking fucking Hawaii 5-0 cats come walking in the front door with fucking those chain link necklaces with their badges around their neck, and I thought, oh my god, I need sir, I need you to step outside. I need to see your ID. And I thought for sure it was like some kind of like tattoo police for like some kind of
That's terrible taste.
yeah, like tattoo police, So I had no freaking clue what was going on. So they go in the back to get this woman, and like, you need, excuse me, ma'am, you need to get to a stopping point as soon as you can. we need to ask you a few questions. And Justine, here we are, like 18-year-old kids in Peters, Tucky, Indiana, and it was like, oh fuck, like what's going on? Are we gonna? I think I'm really thinking that I'm getting ready to go to jail for like some kind of accessory for some shit, right? So I won't get down to the nuts and bolts of what exactly happened with this because this could be case sensitive. But all I have to say is that she went to jail.
Oh boy.
That day, and like tattoo may or may not have been rushed through to finish it up.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And after her I'd say quote unquote incarceration was done, I guess she had put out a message on social media and saying all of her clients, or whatever, to come back for like free touch-ups and shit. And needless to say, we didn't go back. So that, me not having any tattoos, was my first fucking experience with tattoos. So that may or may not have something to do with me not being like 100% all in on them, but.
That tattoo's always about a story.
Oh yeah, and we got one. Mm-hmm. We got one for sure. And I don't even have one. I just feel like I was a part of that with my wife.
That's a good deal.
I mean, not really, but
it's a good deal to listen to.
Oh yeah. Smoke, you got a bunch of them.
Yeah. Well, it's really only 3. It's just,
but huge.
Yeah, they're nice sized. Yeah, I'm all for tattoos.
There's a large.
Yeah, there's a large.
lot of room here.
Oh, yeah. Judy, bring that extra ink in. Yeah, that's a big one. Get the paint bucket out.
Clear the schedule. I'm coming in.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I'm definitely pro tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Want more tattoos?
Yeah.
And the older I get, the less I feel that I care if they mean anything.
Right.
I just like tattoos.
Here's what I'm gonna throw out there: face tattoos,
no,
neck tattoos.
Out.
I would.
My mother, she's never been a big proponent for the tattoos. I feel like most mothers are, but
yeah,
especially in small town USA.
Oh yeah.
But she always said, or I don't know who said it, but I just feel like my mom probably said it. Excuse me. Don't get a tattoo where the judge can see it. You know what I mean? That was always the thing. Like, make sure you can tuck that baby underneath a shirt sleeve or a collar or your neck or something. But yeah, you don't want to. Yeah. Or if you got a sleeve, let's just say you better be wearing a fucking long sleeve shirt.
This is a crazy story, but there was an old attorney down in Vandenberg County way back when that the story I always heard was that he was a former member of a prestigious biker gang.
Oh yeah.
And happened to go to law school and get out and do all that stuff, but that you would never see him in a light colored shirt that's not long sleeve or like buttoned up all the way to the top.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, no, that can't be like this sweet guy. Like he's your prototypical like grandpa. Like just you see him in court. He's got his briefcase and old school. And so one day I was like, I'm gonna really pay attention. And you can see the old ink. And he was from legitimately where your
watch band.
Where your watch would be all the way up to his neck.
You had to follow him home or maybe catch him at the pool one of these days.
No.
See what them marks are all about.
Well, and I was just like, this is unreal. But he was an old biker gang guy that got out in law school and all that stuff, and I didn't believe it. And I was like, I watched him in court. He probably thought like, what's this young guy?
What's this fucking creep looking at?
What's he want? But yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, it happens.
I think Smoke needs to get like a windshield wiper tattooed on his forehead.
You think it'll work?
Fucking glistening.
Jeez, I'm just always leaking excellence.
So tattoos. So I always had this big thing where I've had a really gnarly and traumatic knee injury when I was back in my old coal mining days, and I've got my left legs all scarred up and this looks like shit. My calf muscle's pathetic and all that stuff. So I thought one of these days I wanted to get a sleeve on my leg from.
Oh, for sure.
I'd say right below my, somewhere up in that area.
Yeah.
To just above my sock line and do and everybody used to make super fun of me because I really like bright colored tattoos.
Right.
That's not surprising.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I'd sound like a, person that would like
bright colors.
Bright colors.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, so I want to do that. And then I've got this photo of me and my family, my wife and kids and stuff, at the beautiful St. George Island, like interlocking hands with the sunset, and it's fucking majestic. And I want to put that on my leg and then encircle that with tropical flowers.
Fucking A, right?
All kinds of stuff. But
Big plant.
yeah, like huge plant, that's what I'm saying, but I'm just too big of a fucking chicken shit
You know
to
what
make
would
it happen.
be? You know what would be great is if we live podcasted that,
Oh man.
like straight to YouTube.
That would be like 20 hours though. That would be a long time. Somebody else would have to pay for it.
We'd have to fast forward it.
Yeah, we definitely have to do a time lapse.
Time lapse, yeah. So
Yeah, so I think we're
good start. I like
All in.
tattoos. I think everybody's all in.
yeah.
All in.
All in.
All in.
So
Casey, you're up.
Yeah,
Big guy.
So
Let's go.
speaking of big guy,
Oh boy.
big guy topic. You go to your local pizza bar. All you can eat pizza.
Oh.
With a little touch of salad bar.
Oh boy.
What's the appropriate etiquette at these places? Because I'm going to throw this out there. So I was
Sounds
at,
like an experience here.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. So I'm always, this is my go-to. Anytime I'm at like an all-you-can-eat place, salad bar first.
Definitely.
Get my greens first.
Oh yeah, rabbit food for the real food.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Get it all in there. And so
Duh.
we were at a local establishment and built my salad, go sit down. They're kind of out on pizza, but they're rushed and they were doing a great job. There were some folks that were at another table that just as soon as hot pizza came out,
Watching that shit like a vulture.
4 plates,
Flying over the interstate, boys.
4 plates each.
Oh boy.
Coming back just cleaned out.
When did you see me at the pizza bar?
So I'm sitting there watching it. Just the principle of it, because there's some elderly folk go up and look, and there's no good pizza because these two clowns.
Oh boy,
I've cleaned it out.
I got a story here.
And I'm sitting there just like, I'm getting more irritated by the moment, and it was almost like a get off my lawn moment, because I wanted to go over there and say, you disrespectful bastards, there's other people here trying to eat pizza. And so I sat there just like amused by it, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe they're just hungrier than everybody.
Hey,
I couldn't even.
Hey, eat your salad, you fat fuck.
So I did.
All right,
So that really, I was wondering about it. So like I eat, and I watch these guys the entire time with this disgust over a freaking pizza bar. But I'm like, you're in a crowded place.
Sit down, you fat bastard.
But you're in a crowded place.
Oh, yeah.
And these guys have, and then the worst of it was, he was on his cell phone.
And that ain't the worst of it.
Talking loud enough for everybody to hear
Right.
while he was grabbing his third plate of pizza.
No.
And it's like-
Speakerphone.
Might as well be.
Yeah, right.
I think he was hard hearing.
Okay. So
And he had one of them little keychains that dangled too, and I just,
I wear one of those at work. I feel like there's only like a telescopic rope.
I just couldn't handle
All
it.
right, so let's football, high school,
Yeah,
Jasper Pizza Hut,
yeah,
Jasper, Indiana, local town. We would have 2-a-days, right? So morning practice,
yeah.
go work your nuts off in the morning, and then you were off through the day, and then you would come back for another evening session.
Okay.
Yeah, young kids today don't know what 2 days are.
No.
And we can don't get me started on
No, that's just say the pussification of America. That's just, I think that's what, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think 2-a-days fell victim to that. And,
Yeah.
you know, I guess maybe let's not cut the powers to be short, and we know a lot more now than we did then. I'll just chalk it up to that. Mic drop. So anyway, that's a story for another topic.
Yeah,
We go to 2-a-days, morning practice, get
Yeah.
done, hit the showers. We're meeting at the Jasper Pizza Hut for lunch. The football team.
oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
We were those guys.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
So much so
Uh-oh.
that a letter
Uh-oh.
from another patron
No.
was sent
Oh.
to the head football coach and to the athletic director of our high school, telling us how inconsiderate and I guess you'd say rude we were for eating all the pizza every single time they brought a new pie to the buffet. Like we were those guys.
I wish I could say I was surprised.
No way. So yeah, I can see that. I think I've been on both sides of that coin. Like I've been in the front of that boat,
especially
and in the
now,
back
like
of that boat.
as a parent.
Oh,
when you just want to get your kids a little something for them to
100%,
just sit down and just shut up and eat your pizza.
Smoke, would you mind saying something so this is not like the whole Casey May show here?
Well, a good host just sits back,
right?
Yeah. I don't know if we've declared a host, but
Yeah, we're just taking it all in.
well, I feel like maybe
you are.
I feel like maybe he's not a buffet guy,
Oh no, I'm definitely a buffet guy.
Well, yeah, bullshit.
or maybe he doesn't know where he falls on the spectrum.
No, I do.
I bet he's going through his mind right now, thinking he's that guy on his phone with his cheese.
Oh boy.
Jangling all down the aisle.
No, I'm a
And
one
let
player.
Gam just sit there in the corner, not able to get anything to eat but a damn Sierra Mist.
Right.
I normally feel like I underdo at a pizza buffet because the pies don't come out quick enough. So I'll get a whole plate, then feel like a dickhead for only putting 2 slices on, or the thin slices, but because Gram's over there.
Right. So this is the
So
guy,
then I always
this is the
feel
guy
more
that goes
pissed
to the
off.
pizza buffet with a conscience.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. See, like
no.
I'll eat till like about to puke.
Oh yeah.
But I'll do it in a considerate manner.
Now, but the Brazil, Indiana, when I lived up there, that Pizza Hut pizza buffet was way better than the one in Jasper.
Well, that's why the one in Jasper's now a Mexican restaurant.
But because I'd go in there,
R.I.P.
That's
pizza.
good.
but you never waited on pizza.
Yeah, because those people had their shit together.
And actually, if you were a group of 3 or 4 guys and you're going up to the pizza or to the buffet,
They would ask you what you wanted.
and then they just bring you a pie out to the table,
Oh,
and
wow.
that way you
That's next
save you a
level.
trip.
Hey,
Yeah.
local shout out here. Brick Oven in Huntingburg.
Yeah.
Brick Oven Pizza.
They'll do that. They'll come ask you what you want.
They'll ask you what you want.
Nice.
So much so that like one time my dad, Big J, Big Papa
yeah.
Mace, asked about a Sicilian pizza. Like they have a deep dish
He
sauce
would
on
be
top.
fancy that way.
Yeah. He asked. He said, "Hey, y'all do Sicilians on the pizza bar?" And they were like, "No, that's like a $700 pizza. We don't put that for the common folk to."
Yeah. That's
Guess
an
what they
off-menu
did?
item.
Guess what they did?
Brought it up.
Brought it out.
I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
brought it out.
That's
That's how you make good business right there.
That's right.
When my office was in Huntingburg, I would frequent Brick Oven. I like
Hey,
it.
you can't beat it.
No. And
can't beat it.
if you're trying to feel healthy, a little bit more salad, a little
Yeah.
less pizza.
Hit the soup.
And
the soup.
Yeah, you got a little tapioca on there, do you?
Yeah, pudding at the end. You don't even have to go pizza if you didn't want to. You can just go straight soup and salad.
Friendly people in there too.
Oh yeah, all
Tell you what.
free refills.
Yeah.
I have lived here for 9 years.
Don't tell me you've never been there.
No, I've had the delivery. Didn't know they had a buffet in there.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
they're a lunch buffet.
Don't go on
$7,
Tuesdays.
$8,
$9 now.
$9.
Thanks.
Oh, the economy.
Inflation.
Yeah.
Don't go on a Tuesday for lunch.
No.
You won't be able to get in.
Okay.
It's seniors day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not seniors in high school.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It's Gam in her Sierra Mist.
I'll never get anything.
So that's, but I'm glad we could kind of be that way.
No.
It was a tough spot, and I guess the older I get, the more like
So the moral of the story is,
have a conscience
Yeah.
at the pizza bar.
yeah,
And I think that goes for like all you can eat Chinese restaurants too.
pretty much any hog
Yeah.
trough.
Yeah.
I love a hog.
You know, take a little
That's
picture of your
That's
surroundings.
what Justine calls buffets, by the way. Hog troughs. We can't go there. You're embarrassing.
My wife won't go to buffets with
Oh
me.
no. And you know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why right now why we won't go to buffets anymore. Because we went to Golden Corral one
God,
time
I love Golden Corral.
for like our 6-month anniversary. And we're eating, and she said that she watched some little snot-nosed kid like stick his finger in a nacho cheese fondue fountain. That's strike 1. Strike 2, 3, 4, and 10 was this elderly, heavyset woman putting stuffing rolls in her purse. Even though she could have just put them in a go bag or something.
We had
That's R.A.P. Golden Corral.
there was a trip in law school. There was a Golden Corral north of where we lived. And one of my buddies, it was just a slow Saturday day drinking, and it was like, hey, I'm gonna go Golden Corral.
Oh yeah.
He looked at me and goes, are you serious? I was like, yeah. He's like, it's like 4:30. I was like, perfect. I mean, we rolled in. We did not budge the average age of that place down any at all.
No.
Like it was 75.
Oh yeah. Oh. We always used to go IU football game. The high school, like the Southridge football team, that would always take us guys to the catch a game at the Rock. We'd all head up to Bloomington, catch a home game. We used to
always tickets available.
Yeah, for sure.
Terrible at football.
Shut your mouth. Michigan sucks.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, why would you waste your time going to the house? Anyway, we would always, like, one of our coaches, shout out Coach Wink, Hall of Famer, by the way, Hall of Fame coach.
And a fellow Dutchman.
Yeah, fellow Dutchman, that's for sure. He would always, like, strategically plan the itinerary where we would leave early enough in the morning, but yet hit Bedford at the Golden Corral during the breakfast to lunch transition.
Oh.
So we could, like, get a plate or two of breakfast, and then just when you think you're done, they start rolling out the fried chicken. Yeah, like tell me that a stupid person would plan that out. Wrong.
That's true.
But as you can see, the Dutchmen are all in on buffets, and the moral of this story is have a little conscience.
Yeah, a little conscience. Yeah, and
I agree.
Yeah. Smoke, what about you? What you got first round here?
Switching it up on us. Not going, I guess it's a U-turn. Where do you guys stand on Bigfoot?
I'm in.
Seriously?
Hands down, without a doubt. Fucking hide and seek champion, dude. Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I think that people just don't talk about him, but more people have seen him than talk about him. I think he's a pervert.
That's... Man. Hey, I think at one point during our take one, I said something about getting a mop bucket out, clean the brains off the floor. I think
he's out there raping hunters, and that's why you.
Hunters.
Whoa.
Wow. Would you tell anybody? Would you tell anybody if you got raped by Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would tell somebody, but I think a lot of folks wouldn't.
I think first off, the big thing about Bigfoot is
his dick.
No. Well, that's what it is.
Footprint.
If
If you see the fucking hooves on that son of a bitch, he's got to have a can.
You know what to say about guys with big footprints?
Ain't storing corn in that silo.
Oh, God.
No, I just think that you could get the DNA evidence.
Oh, God.
And
they found hair. They found hair.
Did they test where
tree knocks? What do you mean? Pacific Northwest? There's photographic footage of him, bro.
You know how many crazies live in the Pacific Northwest?
I think that there's a lot of empty Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And he could
British
be up
Columbia.
there.
You really think that's what it is? I'm just going to say it. Like, I think it's fun to entertain that, but they do all these shows, and these hillbillies run through the woods with flashlights, all hopped up on moonshine.
For squatching.
Yeah. They all hopped up on moonshine, and some squirrels over there eating a nut, and they're like, oh, quiet. No, it's just a damn squirrel over there eating a nut.
I think that it would be more weird for him not to exist. With the species we have running around on the globe now, I think that there's got to be some sort of bipedal woodland creature running around, but I think that he's smarter than your average tree squirrel.
Bear.
And has taken refuge where there's less competition. And so he's up there in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Shacked up.
So I'm trying to fact check here. The photo that I'm talking about was in the 70s. 1976. A man intent on proving the existence of a mythical creature known as Bigfoot got the FBI to test hair and tissue samples he believed that might help his case, according to newly recorded. This was in June of 2019, so, I mean, this is an ongoing
So what did they find?
Well, I mean, it's inconclusive, according to this article, and I don't feel like there's enough time in this episode to really get into the nuts and bolts of what they found, but...
I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm out. I just think that, I think any Bigfoot story that occurs is that of a situation where it's a tired, dehydrated, hungry hunter that mistakes a bear for a Sasquatch, freaks out, runs away, tells everybody it's this mystical creature, and it was just a black bear looking to score a snack. I'm out on it.
Okay.
Now,
actually, the photograph is Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin from Northern California, 1967. It was actually a film, and that's where they get the gait, with his arms swinging and the one hand, and his hand in the back and stuff. Like that's where like all these decals that you see now on the Sasquatches, and they see he's kind of slightly hunched with his gait. It was from that Patterson Gimlin film. That's what.
Okay. This is the only thing I'll say. If, like with the Patterson and Gimli, if they set this all up to do it, to be able to keep a straight face on it.
Oh yeah,
is impressive.
That's right.
I mean, you got people who can't keep their mouth shut nowadays. So that's the only thing.
That'd be a horrible murder.
Yeah, I'll never do a crime with you. Commit a crime. But I don't know. I just...
Like, there's a whole... What's that? What is that? Man, I'm going to sound like a fool. But there's like a whole list of animals that fall into this category. And they're... gosh dang it. Keep talking while I look.
Yeah, I was looking at bipedal critters. Or all the stuff that...
All the stuff that like, like the Yetis and the... Chupacabras and the lagers. And
wasn't the chupacabra like a goat?
No, it eats goats.
It eats goats.
Oh, it eats goats.
I tell you what, I knew a guy in Brazil. He didn't know it, but he had himself a chupacabra.
Oh, yeah.
Floating around there. I mean...
I wish I had a phone a friend on this deal, because I know for a fact there was a buddy of mine that could tell me what this son of a bitch is called.
I don't know. I guess it's hard to... I can see there being some, being unsure on buying into it. It's hard to believe what you can't see. Like the moon landing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it is what it is. But I'm all in on Squatch, bro. I think, Harry and the Hendersons. That movie takes me back to my childhood, and that is as stone cold facts as you can get right there.
yeah.
According to Harry and the Hendersons,
It's on.
Bigfoot's a huge fan of McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I can get down to some McDonald's cheeseburgers. Okay, well, I guess that pretty well wraps up my Bigfoot. I was just curious. I think about Bigfoot a lot.
Yeah.
Wonder if Bigfoot's thinking about me.
Well, probably not, but how often do you think about Bigfoot? Because this could be worrisome.
I would say once a week I go on a regular routine, like daydream of things like that, just to see if I've changed my perception or point of view.
Cryptozoology.
Cryptozoology.
Found it. Cryptozoology.
Okay.
So there's a whole world of Sasquatch-esque species of animals.
I believe.
Did you not know that? Cryptozoology.
I've never heard the term cryptozoology.
Oh man!
But I know you got your Sasquatch and your Yeti, which is over there in Nepal, the snow squatch.
Yeah, cryptozoology. It's a pseudoscience and a subculture that searches for and studies unknown, legendary, or extinct animals whose present existence is disputed or unsubstantiated.
Okay.
See? I used to listen to a lot of late night talk radio when I worked night shift. Shout out George Norrie, Coast to Coast, Art Bell, Clyde Lewis. I listened to a lot of alternative media back in the day, man. And I'm telling you what, boys, it's a big world we live in.
Oh, don't disagree with that.
It's a pretty big sandbox. I'm all in on Squatch. Always have been. That's fine.
2 ins and an out.
2 ins and an out.
We can be there.
That's fine.
Yeah, and you know what I'd love to see is in the comment section what people think about that.
Hey, you know what? In the famous words of Ricky Bobby, if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're to the point here in the schedule. We're a little bit ahead of schedule where we had a break. We can keep going. We can take a quick pause for the cause.
My beer's empty.
My beer's empty.
Let's do it.
Let's take a quick pause for the cause. Everybody will be back.
We'll be back.
All right, we're back. Had a little pause for the cause.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Everybody's topped off.
Chocolate. Candy here.
Oh, yeah.
Did you check that candy for fentanyl?
And needles, yeah. There was no fentanyl. There was no THC nerd gummies.
That's good.
There were no needles or anything.
Okay. No razor blades stuck in the Reese cups.
Yeah, Halloween was a good time.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good time.
So we're back. I think, Mace, we're back to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
So, I do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking, man.
I am.
One of the great philosophers
That's
of the
right.
21st century.
For sure.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. And it's an etiquette thing that could somewhat be taboo in some circles.
Uh-oh.
But I think it's kind of like one of those things that if you say you don't, you're a fucking liar.
Oh. That's strong.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Pissing in the shower.
Oh, everybody does it.
No.
You're a fucking liar.
No.
Wait. You believe in Sasquatch
And big, yeah.
and Bigfoot.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna go.
Okay, yeah, just let me go on my rant.
Go ahead.
But you won't urinate in the shower?
No. I always piss before I get in the shower.
That's stupid.
What is the fun of that?
It's just my habit. It's
You
like my
gotta-
ritual. I pee, I get in the shower. And when I lived in Brazil, bringing in Brazil again, the old Clay County, West Central Indiana, I had to replace a shower. My dad came and helped me with that project. And so we're taking this cast iron tub apart and everything.
Oh yeah, one of them old ones.
And he's down there and he's sweating his ass off, and we're trying to get this thing taken apart. He's like, I hope you're not one of them weird sons of bitches that pisses in the shower. And he's pulling these like hair from 1962.
Oh,
you know, just
God. Big
Chewbacca's just ripping them out of there. And that really stuck with me because I was always one that, before that, I'd probably pissed in the shower before. Not regularly, but it all went to the same place.
Oh yeah.
But when I
That's what I'm
watched
saying.
my dad pulling out Chewbacca out of there, and we'd only been in that house a year and a half, and there's no way that we had all that hair. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
oh my God.
So
Well,
but my thing is what's the difference then, you know, like, okay, so you get in the shower, you know, and what happens, say you say you piss before you get in the shower. What happens if you don't have to piss before you get in the shower, and then when you get in the shower and the water hits, you gotta go. Do you literally turn the water off, get out, and take a leak?
I would never do that, but I've never had that happen.
How?
I've never like had the water hit me and had to pee. How long are you in the shower? Like, because I can cork it. If I don't have to pee before I get in the shower, and the urge hits me while I'm in the shower, at any like a shower's no more than 3 or 4 minutes.
What? What?
Yeah, just
Hey, you know water's cheap here in our part
What?
of the world.
there's so many other things to do other than shower.
Yeah.
3 to 4 minute shower?
Oh my God. My parents used to have freaking $300 water bills in Holland, Indiana for me and my brother and my dad.
Really?
Like, well, because the sewer's outrageous. But anyway, like, we would fucking shower for 35 minutes.
Really?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. My daughter still, she's 9 years old and she's in, I have to literally go in there sometime and shut it off. Because we're going to run out of hot water.
Oh, that's never been a problem here.
Oh man, no way. Like
I'm
when I
3
was
to 4 minutes.
3
Like a
to
5 minute.
No, when I was growing
I
up.
shower every morning before work. I'm a morning shower.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because I sweat a lot when I sleep. Normally I got so much to do anyway. There's just no time for long showers.
I can't believe it.
No.
I'm getting the
I
kids
just-
up. You just do your
3 to
deed.
4
You're
minutes.
hey, and this is not. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not fat shaming or anything, bud. Because you're a big beautiful bastard
yeah,
like me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But how do you feel like you get an effective clean in 3 or 4 minutes?
Yeah, how do you scrub her
Man,
that
I got a lot
fast?
of ass to clean, bro.
Yeah, that's
a
what
lot of
Cheek said.
ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I covered it all pretty well. I got
That's blasphemy. If you don't piss in the shower, you're a fucking liar. I'm sorry. I'd love to believe you. So here's
I don't know what's harder to believe. He doesn't piss in the shower. It only takes 3 to 4 minute showers.
Well,
I'll TikTok the next one.
it would probably fit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I can
like
TikTok my whole
3
shower.
minutes, that's like, oh God, I don't even know how to respond.
Bro, you take the shampoo, you start at the top, you get all the heavy areas with shampoo.
Okay, so like you have long hair, you got good looking hair.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, do you condition your hair?
Yeah, well, every other time, not all the time. I don't over condition. That shit's expensive.
You don't want to be oily too.
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
So you use your shampoo for the rest of your body?
Well,
no.
the first time through.
Yeah, first time
so
through.
How
do you take a 3 to 4 minute shower? Or do you go through more than once?
Your body with shampoo?
I wash the critical areas with shampoo. All right. So I shampoo my hair. Got hair for my shampoo. It's an oil degreaser.
Yeah.
And then I got a different shampoo for my beard.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking extra bitch.
Now I use that shampoo on my beard, and then I hit all the critical areas with that shampoo. All right. Now I'm letting that shampoo on my hair just sit in there. Right. At that point in time, my soap is inside the loofah. I got a loofah that the soap goes inside.
Oh.
Then you just scrub it all down.
I don't know if I can look at him and say.
So now I have double hit. I have double hit all the critical areas and single hit everything, and then you rinse off from top to bottom, and you're out and dried in under 7 minutes.
You put a little spritz of white rain on your chest too, and get down a little curve.
Hey, when you got hair like this and you're a big guy, you got to keep the stank down.
Oh man, I don't feel like you can get I don't think you can get de-stanked in that amount of time. Not to mention with one of those fucking cheesy ass soap-loaded loofahs.
I'm telling you,
with a little rope on the end so you don't drown it.
God damn, you got I'm a straight. I got some oily motherfucking hair, man. If my hair gets long and I don't get some good looking, my wife always says, "Oh, your hair doesn't get oily," and I'm like, bullshit.
It does. I never wanted to say anything.
Yeah, it does. It looked like I took a bath with fucking 10W30. It gets bad. And I'm telling you, like, I'm a good hair scrub, behind the ears kind of guy, and then I rinse the hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if I have to piss at any moment during these processes, other than the time where I'm watching my genitals, I'm gonna piss. Now. There's one stipulation. If, by chance, I am accompanied by someone in the shower, and predominantly it would be my wife.
I was going to say.
Yeah, not you, my neighbor, or hey, we're trying to keep the light bill down. Come on down and the water bill cheap. Come on down, we'll shower together.
We'll share shampoo.
Yeah, no. So you don't pee, and if you do pee with someone in there, you gotta really pay mind to where that's going.
Yeah. So here's the real question.
Because I've done it.
That brings me to a funny
story. It ain't
story.
good. Yeah. She did not find the humor in it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, my wife's not into piss play. I'll just say it. Oh shit.
Good question.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
But no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but sometimes, so your morning shower, which by the way, I'm an equal opportunity shower.
Yeah, for sure.
I shower morning, I shower night.
Whenever you need one.
Yeah, all the time.
Absolutely.
I'm a double shower guy every day if I need to. Like, I'm that conscientious about.
Oh yeah, I don't want to ruin my bed. I don't ever want to get in my bed and be like, fuck, I slept in there nasty last night.
Yeah.
Well,
so I'm a double shower when I need to be.
But like on occasion, male anatomy, you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's no way you're hitting the toilet.
No.
Like, you just don't.
Get out of here. You do not.
Oh no, I flip the shower on and I just stay, like, I won't even be in the shower sometimes. I'll just stand there.
You fucking animal.
What do you mean?
You kidding me?
What's so bad about it?
You kidding me? You stand outside the tub or the shower
If the water's not warm yet, we have like a walk-in shower.
and you just pee in there?
Oh my gosh.
But you're committed to showering.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying
I'm just thinking like he's just fucking
No.
hanging out. Hey, shitter's full. I'm gonna piss in the sink real quick.
No.
I got a big raging morning wood, and I know I can't fucking hit the hole here. Okay.
No,
man,
I'm saying the move is we have a walk-in shower, rain head thing. It's great. Open up the first side, flip her on about 90.
Yeah,
Because that gets it.
Yeah.
Now during the summertime,
Oh yeah.
we gotta really
throw
be
it
careful.
back.
Now in the wintertime, we get over there too. But
Yeah.
90's a good start.
Right.
And sometimes it's just, water's not warm. So it'll be just kind of standing there on the edge and peeing and get in.
So
rinse it out.
I mean, if like going back to the whole non-committal, like if I'm not committed to showering, and I've got to pee 95% of the time, like I think we talked about this in episode 1, take 1. I'm pissing outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, we live on a beautiful dead end road, and there's,
Yeah.
I mean, Casey's caught me in the act before.
Yeah.
So normally I wake up and I'm the first one up in the house, so I go to the laundry room, get my clothes for after my shower, if I need to. I take my medicine, so I take a drink of water and my medicine.
Yeah.
I wake up the oldest son, then I stop at the front door and I piss off the front porch as long as it's not raining.
Yep.
And then I go wake up the middle son. Then I go in, start the shower, brush my teeth, take shower, get ready, get the littlest son ready. Then by about that time, it's about time to make lunch and pack a lunch up and get off to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, I think you learn a lot about somebody's shower routine.
No, you learn a lot about someone in general.
Yeah.
About just knowing their shower routine.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we're all pretty tight.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty good buds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but like I think we may have taken our friendship to another level.
With that.
When you guys said you can't be my friend anymore?
Well,
Well,
that was a little.
that's harsh. That was an overreaction.
We jumped the gun maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I think like just if we've gained anything as a trio,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
this whole
yeah, the
podcast
trip
thing,
on
I feel like we're
We know he's just a little weird.
yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
We accept.
Yeah. So I do piss in the shower.
And I mean, like,
And I will continue to piss in the shower because, I mean, if you're, that just blows my mind. I really do think, and I hate to beat this puppy any more than we need to beat it.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's wild to think that if you're in the shower by yourself, morning, noon, night, whenever,
yeah.
and you got to take a leak, you're holding it.
Yeah, that's just wild.
I can't think of any time I've had to take a leak in the shower.
That's fucking crazy.
Like I'm either going to pee before I don't have
That's
to
fucking
pee.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is.
But I've never been in the shower long enough for me to have to change my mind on needing to pee.
You ever jumped in a swimming pool and not had to pee, and then like immediately had to pee when you jump in the swimming
Not
pool?
immediately.
'Cause
But normally
the
that's after like
the
6
water-
beers.
The water hits.
I mean,
Have you ever had like you ever had to go pee? Like you're getting ready to go on a trip or something, and
Yeah.
you're going to go drive and like, all right, I need to piss before I get in the car and go because.
We ain't stopping.
Yeah, and you don't have the ultimate urge. You just turn the water on, like turn the sink on, and
It doesn't
put your
do it for me.
fingers in the water. Oh, I'm pissing every time.
No, that doesn't do it for me.
Oh,
But I get stage fright bad. I'm weird about peeing.
Oh, so do I. Yeah, I used to be like a strictly stall pisser. Yeah.
Even now today, if I
Yeah,
walk
right
into
now.
the bathroom, like a public restroom,
Oh, no way.
and there's people in there already, I'll turn around and leave and come
Are
back.
you guys
If
serious?
somebody walks in behind
I'm
me,
there too. Yeah.
No
Yep.
way.
Yep.
I even have to say to myself, as if somebody walks in my head, I gotta say 1, 2, 3 pee to get myself ready to
Oh
pee.
my
and pee.
I have had to.
Oh my gosh.
I've had to put myself together
Oh
before
boy.
and walk out of the bathroom
Oh,
because
boy.
somebody has came in and got into the adjacent
Oh man,
Urinal.
I don't know why they put urinals next to each
Oh,
other.
boy.
without the wall.
So you guys
Even
must
with the
really
wall.
freak out if you go somewhere old school
With
And
the
it's
trough?
just that old metal trough.
The titty bar up there in Terre Haute have one. Now, if I've been drinking,
Wrigley Field's got the troughs.
now if I've been drinking, I don't care as
Me
much.
too.
I'll piss in
Same.
your pocket.
Guarantee it.
But if it's a sober urination, I gotta have.
I can't believe it. I can't.
No,
look at
yeah,
you.
no, I'm with him too, man. I used to be a strictly stall pisser. Yeah, I'm not even wasting my time with the urinals. I'm going straight to the stall.
I just don't believe it.
No,
I just became able to shit in a public restroom probably like 3-4 years ago.
No, that's my
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit where I need to shit. That's no big deal to me.
Dude, when I went to
got a buddy
college,
like Cheryl's, my buddy Josh. He's the same way. He's a Matt and I, but two of my other good buddies. They're home turf shitters.
I
Like,
I
there
don't
would be
think I
times
shit
where
for
we
the
would go
first
days.
4 weeks. Like I was sick in college
Oh,
because
boy.
I couldn't shit anywhere but at home.
Oh,
Like-
jeez.
That was awful. It wasn't 4 weeks, I'm sure.
Out tonight. He's got an impacted bowel.
It was bad, guys. It was so
Anybody got
bad.
any KO pectate?
I would just say this. I never any issue peeing, never any issue pooping.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Like,
go. Yeah, when nature calls. I guess.
I have wow.
Probably healthier. Probably
Well,
healthier.
yeah. Yeah, it's not good to.
You know, I never seen a horse hold his piss in because he was around other horses.
No, well, that's true. Yeah, I mean that.
I'm just saying.
Which brings us back to the original fucking deal here.
Pissing in the shower.
If I'm gonna piss in the shower, I'm gonna piss in the shower.
I mean, you weren't involved in any hijinks in the group showers?
No.
Urinating on somebody?
Negative.
Oh.
You?
I was a witness to an incident.
Oh, jeez.
I was
that
never.
that could have gotten into, well, it wouldn't have ended up in fisticuffs, but it was hilarious.
I never.
He waited. Hold on. So he waited.
So
A group shower
Casey is
situation.
into piss play.
No. We group shower situation in college, and he waited for the other guy to get completely rinsed off and cleaned.
Oh,
And was finishing up, and all of a sudden he goes, did one of them like, hey, watch this thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
What?
okay.
Okay,
And so
fine.
next thing you know, he just starts peeing on us. And the guy's standing there, and he doesn't think anything of it, and then he's like, what the, oh, what the, I just got done! And it was hilarious. Had to be there.
I believe I would beat somebody's
I-
teeth in. I have never been in a group showering
think I would've-
situation in my
I
whole
think-
life.
no.
though.
You've never been in a group shower
You've
situation?
never played a team sport?
No.
No shit.
Really? You know, like
There we
once
go again. There we go again. There's another fucking else. What else are we gonna learn about smoking tonight?
once you get a
mysterious bastard.
yeah.
No, I never played any sports growing up. I showed horses. It's 4-H kid.
There was farm kids playing down the ditch. Yeah. So no.
So next week on the podcast from Masoner's Garage.
Yeah. God damn.
I can't imagine some dude pissing on me and
Oh,
him
no,
living
I think I
afterwards.
would have took the soap on the rope and bludgeoned his teeth out. Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah, but when you lived in a fraternity house for 4 years,
tight
where
knit.
you showered all the time, like you people, vomit, just
I think
You
it
got
got
over
you
it.
become complacent. It's like you surrounded in a big room of dicks, and I think it's just like you've seen one, you've seen them all type thing, and you get in, you get clean, you get done, you're out.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of seeing another dick, I guess, but if some dude's pissing on me,
Oh yeah, that takes it to another level.
like I'm sitting here thinking that you guys are really good friends. I'm telling you right now, if you piss on me,
Game over.
we can be friends after, but something's getting broke. There's not a time or place to be pissed on.
I don't think kids these days realize like the group shower.
Do they still do that?
Like, or when they did the remodel at the high school, like all those showers are all stalled.
Oh yeah, they are stalled now.
You remember in the middle school where they had like the totem pole?
Just a one tower with
Yeah.
like eight heads coming off the
Yeah.
same tower. Yeah.
That's-
I'm not gonna lie, I probably, as a 6th grade PE student, I was probably that guy in there showering in my underwear. And then like going into the bathroom stall to put on another pair of underwear, and then like putting those wet shower underwear like in a Walmart sack And then like
stuffing
them in my backpack.
I guess we had a swimming pool in my high school.
Yeah.
So we had to do swimming for gym.
Yeah.
But I would shower in my swim trunks.
Oh yeah.
And then I would put the towel on, take off the swim trunks, put the undies on under the towel. Yeah.
I think that's just kind of like a coming of age type thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess once you get hair on your nuts, it is what it is. You know?
Yeah, you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm still not okay with somebody pissing on me.
No.
That's some dude.
No.
It's not happening.
Dude. Yeah.
So we can talk about that all night.
Yeah.
I want to get to my second topic.
Let's do it.
Because it's relevant.
Okay.
Oh yeah, relevant.
So we just had Halloween.
Yeah, I eat all this candy on the table.
Yeah, it's okay.
By the way, have some, fellas.
No, don't drag me down into
Strictly chocolate. I know. I gotta get back on the horse.
Yeah, we gotta get back in the weight room.
I gotta get back on the horse.
Hey, we did some really good work.
Before the horse can fucking walk.
We did some good work last winter.
Yeah.
Get back in after?
Yeah, I know it.
So this goes back to my first topic. I'm in this get off my lawn attitude.
A lot of etiquette tonight.
Yeah.
I like it.
But trick-or-treating, I grew up in the country. We weren't big trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
We didn't get a bunch of trick-or-treaters.
No.
What we do with our kids, like, we go see my dad, her parents, a couple of people we know, some other family. Stop at a few, just one of those deals. But we were standing there right in the heart of Holland with a good friend of ours. And he had people over.
Yeah.
And so we were there. That was our last stop.
Mummy dogs.
Mommy dogs.
Mummy dogs. You know you smelling what I'm stepping in? Huh?
No.
You weren't. Okay, never mind.
I think he's trying to hint at where you were at.
Yeah, the person that was making the event that you were at, she was making mummy dogs.
Oh.
It's a tradition. I just learned that this year because I stopped at that establishment as well.
Oh, really?
Was that the establishment I saw you at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First time I'd ever been there.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot.
Good
folks.
people.
Yeah,
Good people.
Real good people.
But I'm just amazed. And it happened, so Holland does their trick-or-treating like the day before Halloween.
Always the day before, yeah.
And then like everybody else in the county
Does it on Halloween.
does it on Halloween. So to me, like, trick-or-treating, you dressed up. That was the first thing.
Oh, yeah.
Second thing, you just didn't walk through the yards. There's sidewalks for a reason.
Oh, okay.
And then
I get it.
you went up, you either knocked or you rang or they're out on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
Nice weather for
Yeah.
a lot of people. I mean, it was a little rainy,
It
but
was totally not nice
you
weather
could,
this year.
no, it wasn't. But you could be on the porch.
Yeah.
But I was just amazed at how many people, like, just don't follow it.
No, I sat on my parents. So let me capitalize. I sat on my mom's porch with my mom and let my wife and 3 kids trick or treat up through. My parents would live on what you would say a pretty
Busy stretch of highway.
good stretch of street right there, main thoroughfare. Let's just say that.
It's not on the highway, but
No, heading south out of town on 5th Street there.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic. A lot of trick or treaters. So we were a big trick or treat spot.
Yeah.
And the sheer amount of, how do you say, number one, they don't say trick or treat.
Yeah.
They just come up with their bag open.
And then hold the bag open.
Yeah. Number 2, they don't say thank you.
Yeah.
Number 4, they don't say 3 before they say 4.
I was waiting for the joke. I was
But
like,
number 3, they like no thank you. And you know the thing that pisses me off the most is some fucking little young snot-nosed little brat that's not even fucking dressed up.
yeah.
That just got a goddamn Walmart sack coming up there taking the goddamn candy. And you know what?
Yep.
I spent my fucking $50 on costumes this year for my kids. I
Preach, brother.
I spent my hard-earned money, and my wife had to bend over backwards to go to that goddamn spirited fucking Halloween store.
Yeah.
And Amazon.com to get their fucking costumes.
Yep.
And did all that. And then snot-nosed booger eater down the street here, he just comes rolling out with a fucking Dollar General sack and expects the same fucking loot that my kids get.
Listen,
now, excuse my French, but that really chaps my freaking ass.
I knew I would hit it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So on Sunday, when we were standing there at the neighbor's house in town, and you just had kids walking up through the backyard. Porch lights were out because they were out of candy.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of because this is another point that you didn't bring up.
Oh.
But I feel like trick-or-treating should be your community.
Yes.
It is a community event.
Oh, this guy brought up at work.
And you bring in all these kids that come bussing in. We're close to Pike County, Spencer County.
Well, and everybody else in our county because it's on a night by itself.
Does it on their own night.
You know why they do that? Here's a side note.
Well, yeah, because they have
because our community Halloween party is always on Halloween Day.
Yeah,
so we always trick or treat the night before.
So why don't you move it? Move the event to the night before. Because the problem of it is like.
Well, then when we're going to trick or treat.
The same night as everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Let's do the old swapperoo.
The whole swapperoonie.
Yeah, just flip the dates. Because the problem I've got is your kids should trick or treat in that community.
Well,
and it's an opportunity for the people of the community to see these. Like that's like because it was funny. I was talking to my dad, and he's 74. He'll be 75 in June.
Oh, Frankie.
Yep. And he said, we used to trick or treat for like a week at a time. He said, like, you just hit neighborhoods up. He said, you get dressed up and you take, the boys and you go run through the neighborhood and, people were there. And I think, like, as I'm watching this, like, that bothered me more. Like, to me, like, Halloween is kind of like that gathering, community gathering people.
Yeah.
But you're bussing in people that don't even live in the neighborhood to trick or treat, which bothers me. But then, like, if somebody's lights off, they come running up, and you're like, we're out of candy, lights off.
Yeah.
Like, read the room, pal. But to your point about not getting dressed up,
read the room.
We were rolling through in Honeyburg on Monday, which was Halloween, and it was just, you'd see pockets of kids not even dressed up.
Well, what were you doing in Huntingburg?
There we go. See, I was waiting for him to step on the banana peel. And then I was going to fucking throw him right in the grave.
How?
What do you mean? What were you doing in
We trick or
Huntingburg?
treat. I've got family that lives in Huntingburg.
And so do I.
And so that's where we stopped.
Okay, so we did not stop there. We, I guess some would say, fucking stole and pillaged, man. So I'm not trying to downplay the amount of candy. Man, the table moved. I thought I was getting ready to have a stroke. Whoa. But so we went to I grew up, like I said, grew up in Holland, right there. So like very prominent trick or treater, got a lot of experience trick or treating. That's like rule number one.
You're a pro.
Yeah, rule number one. You don't go up to their porch when the fucking lights off.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how much more clear can you be?
Oh yeah.
So we go to Huntingburg. And there's, let's just say the generational difference between the way trick-or-treating works now versus the way it was, not so long, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
These little fuckers are going door to door, regardless if the lights on or not. And here's me and my wife and my sister-in-law that are walking, carrying the fucking pepper spray and the goddamn fully automatic shotguns ready for all these freakos that are, you know what I mean? Because
you never know.
Shit, you never know when, it's 2022, let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
So we got the umbrellas and everything, and we're constantly having to say, like, no, their lights are not off.
Yeah.
Or, their light's not on. Get off the damn porch, no. Well, their living room light's on. Yeah, that's fine. They're probably in there fucking eating Cheez-Its. Get off the knife. They're not trick-or-treaters. Get out of there.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for kids to get out and, spread their legs a little bit and do some door knocking. It's good for social interactions. But with that being said,
Read the room.
I got told the same thing from a coworker of mine. He's an old, I like to say, crotchety fuck. I'll just say that.
Are you trying to tell me
Shout
something?
out RK. I'll just do that RK without name dropping. But she gave me shit too. He said, "Why were you in Huntingburg trick or treating? You live in Holland."
See, now I don't buy it.
He said he said you can't bitch about the way trick-or-treaters and the feng shui of trick-or-treating in Huntingburg because you live in Holland. You ain't got a dog in that fight.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
sure.
Kind of thing. And I'm like, fuck you, arcade. I want to fucking trick or treat where I want to trick or treat.
Well, and here's how I look at it. I mean, like, Holland and Huntingburg are two separate communities, but they feed into one
We're all Raiders.
school.
We're all
Yeah,
Raiders.
and the thing of it is like our stop in Huntingburg, like, good friends of ours or, you know, family.
Yeah.
We don't just, hey, head on down the block, see what you can get.
We did do that.
See, we're not there yet with
Yeah.
the kids.
Yeah,
We just,
well, no, but I would like to hope that maybe one day you will be. But going back to what you said prior, I was sitting on my mom's porch, and I'm very active in athletics, youth athletics.
yeah.
So you know,
You coach. You get
yeah,
out there.
football coach, soccer coach,
Wrestling.
baseball coach.
Which I guess you don't have to do anymore.
Yeah, we hung those shoes up for the year. But so I know a lot of kids,
Yeah.
a lot of faces.
Yeah.
And I recognized a lot of faces that were Huntingburg kids coming down to the Dutchman's territory to get their taste of the loot down here too. You know, so when it come time for my squad to go to Huntingburg, you know, I didn't feel bad about it. I didn't feel bad about it at all.
I did, and the other thing that kind of bothered me is like you go on whole like sides of the street with no lights on, and like I told you,
Oh, yeah.
I told my wife, I was like, I feel bad about that because like, you know, to me like when we were growing up, not that we trick or treated at a bunch of places, but like it seemed like you had more participation with people with lights on out on the porch.
Yeah.
But in this day and age, I think people are just so shut in
Cancel
their way, and they just
Cancel culture.
they don't want to deal with it.
Hey, you know how you combat those big long stretches of non-lights?
TV.
No.
Oh.
Do what old Smoke does. Take the cart.
Yeah.
Instead of walking 7 miles, you just load up on the golf cart and you can just bypass that and go to another stretch with lights on.
Yeah. Well, I'm speaking in the generality of people not participating.
Yeah.
And maybe because it was a Monday night,
Rain.
you get Monday night, you get home from work late. Trick or
Sunday
treating
night.
starts at 6. I'm talking about Huntingburg.
Oh.
I think Holland had a pretty good representation.
Oh, yes.
I think my only problem
you
with
and I
all
went to the
the
wrong neighborhoods in Huntingburg because the couple neighborhoods that I went to Huntingburg were fucking zoos.
Oh, really?
Oh God, yeah.
see, that's the other thing. Holland, you just got the neighborhood.
Yeah, you just got
It's kinda all
one or two loops.
And
See,
we don't. And
see-
we bike. We had one trick or treater.
Yeah,
Lives on our stretch of road.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids didn't even come up.
I know.
So now I got to eat all this candy
Because
which
we were
is
okay.
okay.
Out and about, man. Like we were. So that I guess that goes back to this feeder school. I guess you'd say Holland and Huntingburg are both feeder schools to one common school. But you know, being in youth athletics, you know, you got kids that play, so we got buddies
Sure.
here, buddies there, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know. And my buddies were always Holland kids, so we hit Holland and we never went to Huntingburg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like my grandparents lived in Huntingburg, so we'd go up
Yeah,
there. And,
Wild Bill?
Yeah, Wild Bill, R.I.P. And Grandma Lois, you know, and,
Yeah.
and you know, we would go up there to 1013 North Jackson, and then we would go home. That was
Yeah.
it. And then, but now, my kids have so many more kids that are their buddies in Huntingburg that
Yeah.
we're going to go both spots, right? So Huntingburg has like I would almost say like boroughs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like sub.
It's almost like in New York.
Yeah, not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
Subcategories, you know,
Yeah.
like you got Cherry Hills, you got 2nd Street Hood.
You got the old neighborhoods.
Yeah,
You got the new ones.
That's what I say, Hunter's Crossing.
Yeah.
So that's where we ended the night. We went to Hunter's Crossing.
I can see where I'd be a pop spot.
Fucking zoo,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it reminded you of like that Halloween Town movie
Yeah.
on the old Disney
Good old
Channel.
Hallmark movie.
Where there's like 17 million kids running everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
The
it
streets
was.
are kind of blocked off.
That's
by
what
the
it was.
citizens.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and that's a good thing. I mean, I don't know. It just, to me, the etiquette behind it, both parties are at fault, but it's one of those traditions, like, you think COVID maybe killed a little bit.
Nah, it was dead. I think trick or treat. This has been a trend, I believe, in my opinion.
Now, see, I got a different. So where I came from, Richmond, lots of little neighborhoods. Richmond's a pretty big town. And you just did your trick-or-treat thing, you know.
Yeah.
But everybody just stopped at the houses on your way. But what I like about Holland, the only thing I didn't like about so many people is everywhere the kids stopped, we could have stopped and bullshit with whoever's house it was at.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's a much of a social thing for the adults as it is
Definitely.
for the
Like I
kids.
said, I drank 4 beers just on the walk.
But there was a couple
I didn't
times...
even pack any. Like, they were just gave to me.
Yeah, but that's what I like about it. You can get a beer. We were passing out fireball shooters to people as we seen them.
Yep.
And but I felt bad blocking traffic because there's so many cars backed up. Because we were in the cart parade.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's a good. We never had that at home. It was never like a. I never knew it to be when I was a kid like a whole family
thing.
Everybody load up, and the adults are going to have a good time. The kids are going to have a good time.
And I think it comes to a point like when your kids hit that magical age when they're old enough to just go. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel. I mean, Holland, I wouldn't bat an eye at letting my kids, you know, go through Holland and stuff like that. But
you know, but that
sometimes you get a little sketched out in Huntingburg. You know, it can be kind of weird. You know, and like you said, we go back to that. It's 2022 thing, and the old shotguns and mace and pepper spray and all that shit. That might be a little bit extreme. But yeah, do your work. You know what I mean? Don't half-ass Halloween.
Maybe next year.
I think that's what if I'm gonna hammer home a good point, don't fucking half-ass Halloween. Either dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your work, kids. That's what I got.
And I think here's maybe a solution for the problem. Extend the freaking hours. Like, make it 5 or 5:30. You can have early, you can have late.
No, man. I feel like 8 o'clock. I mean,
that's a good start.
I'm saying earlier.
Oh, yeah. Start 5.
5:30.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are off by 4:30.
Yeah. Turn your light on when you get home.
Yeah, because of that little bit of daylight. To be able to trick or treat in a little bit of daylight as it gets dusk. But I mean, here we just had rainy,
shitty weather.
Yeah, it was
a
shit day for it. So that's what it was. You know, that's what this week with Halloween kind of. You just hate to see things like that die.
Yep, fizzling out.
Yeah, I put your work in. Don't half-ass Halloween.
Yeah. No disagreement there. So, Smoke?
We on to me?
Yeah, what do you got on your third? So here in this second round, we talked about pissing in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween etiquette.
Halloween etiquette. Sorry.
All right. Well, I was having a conversation earlier this week, and it got me thinking I'd bring it up here. When it comes to beer, cans, bottles, or draft, it doesn't matter.
All three. Oof. I would drink. Well, I say that, but I don't.
Oof.
Miller High Life in a bottle.
Ooh.
But can't do Miller High Life in a can. Busch Light I can do anyway.
Very passionate topic.
It is.
Really?
Very.
Like,
I know some people that will
Well,
not touch can.
well, let's not forget about, the archived episode.
Yeah.
yeah,
The, season.
We'll bring it back.
Episode 1, take 1.
Take one.
yeah. Really, we could probably throw that topic in there.
Well, it may go hand in hand.
Yeah.
It may go hand in hand. So, episode 1, take 1.
Wait, which part of that are you going to?
No, the OG, the OG topic. Like the pop top versus twist top.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the other one.
No,
Okay.
no, not the other one.
That one is highly contested. That's a good one.
The pop top versus the twist top.
Yeah.
Same with that would fall in with the bottles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mostly just the bottles.
Yeah.
So, for me, contrary to common belief,
All right.
my favorite kind of beer is cold
And free.
and free.
Yeah.
yeah. If somebody else is paying for it, that fucking shit tastes like gold. But with that being said, so I always said that you can't, and people this could probably start fights in some circles. Number one, it seems like you can never get draft beer cold enough. Like if you want like a stupid cold beer, like on the point of it's getting slushy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't get draft beer.
Smoker's Lounge tap right there comes out slushy.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so in my, like it said, let's say we'll go to a local establishment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let's just say we're going to go to a local establishment. 9 times out of 10, you're not getting draft beer.
They're cycling through them too much to keep them that cold.
Exactly. So they're not getting that cold. Number 2, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like glass bottles, like you got to be on your A game. You know, you drop one, you're gonna be that guy. Hey, can I borrow your broom and dustpan? I just shattered
You're
fucking
that
glass.
guy at the wedding, right when the DJ starts getting on fire.
So the bottles, but you know, that being said, my father-in-law, so me and my wife have been together since we were juniors in high school.
High school sweetheart.
So that's going on, fuck.
Lots of moons.
Yeah, 20 plus years, we'll just say that.
How do you figure that?
Well,
you graduated in...
it's 20. It's actually,
05.
so it'd be 20 years.
Oh,
Not,
30,
so we'll just
yeah.
forget the plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just had the 20-year anniversary of the football when we went to state.
Yeah.
But so I don't think my father-in-law, I don't think I've ever seen him buy beer that was not in a bottle. You know what I mean? Like glass bottle. Like he's not the only one that I know like this, but like he would not accept sometimes. I mean, I'm saying now in his older age he would, but there was a point in his time where like if I had beer on the back of my truck and it wasn't Bud Light in a bottle, he ain't gonna drink it. Like he would walk past my cooler to go get one of his own. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like that's not that uncommon, but...
Yeah, my preference of the 3 would be Busch Light in a bottle. That's my favorite way to have Busch Light.
See,
but I drink enough beer that you end up filling the dumpster up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't mow with beers. There's just some things you can't do. I shouldn't say. No, I definitely mow with beers. I don't mow with bottles.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard to manage.
I bought, shout out Chris and Miranda, at their wedding this weekend. I bought... for like post-service, pre-reception beers, I bought Busch Light bottles. And you know, just because it was, I felt like we were fancy, you know,
Yeah.
like we were all souped up in our tuxes and pretty dresses and whatnots, and I felt like, you know, we're just not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with drinking Busch Light in a can.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
when you're all snazzed
What the
up,
occasion calls
yeah,
for.
when you're all snazzed up, and you know, I feel like you look maybe a little bit more refined with a bottle or something like that. You know, they also say, some of the beer snobs say that you can sometimes take taste away from the beer with aluminum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you something.
But I
right
think beer moves so fast
Okay.
that they keep it fresh to where it's
Okay.
not like it
Okay.
sits on the old lid, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna be a pretty bold statement.
I'm ready for it.
I'm not a huge fan of Miller Lite,
I hate Miller Lite.
but
Uh-oh.
I don't think that there's any other better way to drink cold beer, like cooler cold,
Oh, yeah.
like the old Yeti 65.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there,
Fill her up.
packed up with
Oh, yeah.
big chunks of ice, you know,
Oh, yeah.
milk jug ice, like the good shit.
Yeah.
Those wide mouth pints, those wide mouth pounders with the twist
Yeah,
tops,
yeah,
with the big,
Of the aluminum bottles.
the aluminum bottle twist top pounders.
Yeah.
I think they do Miller Lite, and I think they do Coors Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they made those, if Busch Light did that, Smoker, me and you would be fucked.
Yeah, I'd be in bad shape.
Here's the...
Because there's no
Yeah.
there's no better way to drink. Because number one, I am a huge believer that you can do whatever you got to do to get beer cold, but you'll never get it aluminum cold.
I'll buy that.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that. I really feel that way.
So I'm a big Mick Ultra guy.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I take a little flack for it, but I can drink Busch Light. Like, Busch
I
Light's
drink-
what I grew up on.
Yes, I like Mick Ultra
And,
too.
and I've gotten into Mick Ultra, but Mick Ultra they do the 16 ounce in the aluminum bottle.
Yeah, but they're not.
But they don't have the wide mouth. But I tell you what, you put some of them bad boys in the cooler,
They're cold.
ball game over.
That's what I mean.
They're gone.
Yeah, but like if
Well, you got that air gap because it's a double-walled can. See,
what?
I believe the cans are double walled. Are they not?
I don't know. No. What?
Oh,
A beer can, double
the
walled.
beer bottle, the aluminum bottle, I believe is double walled, is it not?
I don't know. If it is,
I think that's how it stays so cold. That way there's an air gap between your warm hand and the cold beer on the inside.
That's news to me.
Maybe
You
not.
could be completely
Maybe not.
right. I don't know.
Drop it in the comments, let me know.
You know,
I'm
fact
not sure.
check that. But all I know is that I kind of dabbled in them wide mouth pounders for a spell.
Well, we got a neighbor that likes them.
Yeah, we do. But previous to me knowing that he enjoyed those, I went through a little spell where I got those quite a bit. And that's another stupid thing in my opinion. They only sell them in like 9 packs
Yeah.
and 18 packs.
Yeah.
You know, just give me a 12 pack. Give me a 12 pack of wide mouth pounders. Give me a fucking 30 pack of wide mouth pounders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I think if we're talking beer in general, Go ahead. I was just getting ready to make another like extremely bold
We'll
statement.
come back to it.
No, I'm gonna say it. I fucking hate draft beer.
I know lots of people like that.
I shouldn't say hate it, but I prefer to not drink a lot of it. Like if I'm gonna go to a bar, i.e. the Holland Legion.
Okay.
Here's a perfect one.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the Holland Legion. We're going to eat supper.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a bread.
We're going to hang out with the boys.
I'm going to get a breaded tenderloin,
Oh, yeah.
some tater tots,
Oh, they got great tater tots.
and a schooner,
Oh,
a big ass frosty fucking fish bowl of Busch Light.
Yep.
And I'm going to probably drink 2 of those.
Yeah.
3 maybe.
Oh, if you're feeling frisky.
Yeah, and then I'm switching straight back to a bottle. Or yeah, because they serve bottles there.
Here's what I'll say.
Too much carbonation.
I think there's some places where that's tricky. So there was a bar we went to in Grand Rapids where I went to law school, and they had the carbonation so high one night. Like the next morning, I only had like 3 beers. Pounding headache.
Yep.
Carbonation. Like you can see the bubbles in the beer.
Yeah.
But I think businesses have gotten better at it because they don't do it on their own. They got a guy that comes in and cleans and adjusts all that for them. But I think it's an event-specific thing. We go to a wedding,
Oh yeah.
hammering draft beers.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a ball game, nothing better than having a draft beer. Like, to me, it just, big 32-ounce cup. Sit there, you got to drink it fast because it's going to get warm, but that's the beauty of it. But I think it just, setting dependent. Would I have a draft system like Smoker's Lounge got?
Yeah.
No, I'm not on that.
So I'm going to go from a full keg to pony kegs because I don't go through the beer fast enough.
Right.
But I
you
am.
about, a week? Maybe?
I can go a little longer than that, but I can't consume it that quick.
Well, you could. Your wife just doesn't like it.
Truth be told, man,
Yeah,
the draft beer, I do get full faster. But when I enjoy the draft beers, when it's real hot in the summer, I'll keep. So I've been in enough weddings
Yeah.
that I got the beer mug, the custom beer mug.
Oh yeah.
So I keep all those in there,
I just got a new one this weekend.
so I can cycle through about 3 mugs at a time.
Right.
So I
they're
always
good
have a
frosty.
frosty mug.
Yeah.
But you got to go slow enough to let your mugs keep frosty.
My old man used to get so fucking pissed off at me so he always used to do the same thing. Mugs, schooners. Like there was this whole section, this whole quadrant in the freezer for frosty mugs. Because the old man, old Papa Mesa, he comes home from a long grinder at the old powerhouse down there.
Cold keeps the lights on.
And, nothing better than sitting in the old easy chair, kicking on some IU basketball in the wintertime and having a nice frosty Budweiser. And he sees one of his mugs that I had gotten a glass of milk and drank milk out of a frosted glass. Did you know, according to my father, that putting milk in a frosted beer mug taints that beer mug and it's good as trash. It's good as trash.
Throw it away.
But,
Oh man.
no, I think situational.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Yep.
I spend most of my Busch money on cans.
Yeah.
But
sure,
I
'cause you
enjoy.
can't.
Yeah, you
A
just
30 pack, you go down to Bob's Liquor,
Yeah.
get you a frosty. Go back here in the beer cave and get you a
Yeah.
frosty 30 pack.
That's right.
Yeah, I think cans, recyclable.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Keep them green.
Helping the
I don't
environment.
recycle.
Yeah.
I should, but
yeah, I know. We talked about that too.
We can get into that. We're learning.
Do you recycle?
No.
Okay.
No.
Really?
No.
I'm the only one that does.
Yeah. I didn't know you did till to your porch party.
And I'm not trying to be snob or nothing, but like
you're about to shame me.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm just not real big into trash hoarding.
How do you?
I said it.
How's that trash hoarding?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta hold on to it till you've had it
hold
long
on to it
enough.
So it's
To...
clean. You rinse out the cans.
Oh, you do?
My God.
Yeah.
So after the porch party, you rinsed out every single one of those cans?
Party box and you fucking rinsed it? No, you didn't.
No, not on those big ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see.
No, but they go. So when I dump them,
Oh, God.
a little bit of bleach, a little bit of water, it sits out.
You know how much money you're spending to clean these fucking things?
No. You misunderstood. I clean
the trash
margin.
Yeah.
The profit margin on this whole expenditure is asinine.
No, we were taught at an early age.
Oh, no.
Recycling.
I had several friends growing up that their parents demanded that when we were done with our soda cans that we rinsed them.
Now,
But you want to know something? So I know your trash habits. You got one of those take to the curb things.
Toters. The
That's
toter
full
service.
all the time.
Yeah.
You know how many trash bags we have at our house?
Probably not as many.
Two.
Yeah, because
Two 13-gallon trash bags.
50 kids. I have 3,
So we've got.
but they're older than yours.
for all the listeners out there, the smokers have a full-ass dumpster. We go through so much fucking trash at this
Here's
place.
another thing though. Do you use paper plates?
No.
Oh,
there
fuck
you go.
yeah.
See?
You
That's
use paper plates all the time?
every fucking meal, dude. I had a baked potato and a brat for supper tonight, and they were on 2 different fucking plates that went into the trash when I was done.
I just can't believe it. Holy.
And the dishwasher's full.
Oh,
Fucking
God
9 days a
forbid.
week. 9 days a week.
What can your dishwasher be full if you're eating off freaking paper plates?
Utensils and cups.
Exactly. Utensils and cups.
You can't use that many utensils and cups.
I have 3 kids that could potentially use 6 different cups in
Oh,
a
fuck.
daytime.
Well,
How many cups do you use a day?
Hey, I'm not gonna parent shame. Not gonna do it.
Oh boy, here we go. This sounds like a parenting problem. I guarantee you I've had ice water. This cup that I'm holding right here with this beautiful swirly pink straw
Great pink straw.
has probably been on my nightstand for 6 days. That
And
I've
I'm
just
okay- I'm okay with
yeah,
it.
that I've just constantly been
Yeah.
refilling and stuff. My children will use 17 cups
Yeah,
my-
that's
in
your
the
problem.
span of 6 days.
That's your problem.
I got a cup on top of the fridge, and that's my water cup.
Yeah.
And it stays up there probably longer than I care to mention.
Yeah, but all you're doing is putting water in it.
Yeah, right.
And it's
I
just
don't see
mine,
a
nobody
problem.
else using it. It just sits up there. And I typically don't wash it until I catch one of the kids like putting milk in it, or if it falls on the floor.
So that's where I'm saying this
Oh my
trash.
gosh.
Like, so I used to be a trash hoarder when I lived in Huntingburg, because we would do the same thing. So like our local dump, you can take
Right.
a bag used to be $1. Now I think it's $1.50.
$1.50.
Now it's a sticker.
Well,
You're gonna have to go down
we're
there
not
with a
gonna
sticker.
get that hotly debated this week.
You take your sticker bag and you take your happy ass to the
that's
dump.
fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Anyway, God damn it.
If you want a dumpster, do what I do and you get the fucking dumpster.
Call the good folks down at Velp and Disposal.
They will put a
and set
dumpster
you
in your
up on
yard.
your toter service or your dumpster service, like all us other glorious Dutchmen do. Anyway, but
Unbelievable.
you used to take your. So we had to buy a similar toter to
Yeah.
hoard said
Oh.
trash until it was time to make it worth your $2. Because Casey, you're a big trash run guy. Like you're a big routine guy. You
Yeah.
you're Saturday running. You do all stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking balls to the wall, wide open with 985 other things that I don't get to enjoy.
That's why we got a dumpster, because
I
we
don't-
would miss the Tuesday or Saturday.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you got trash for a week.
Yeah.
You know that place is open Monday, Tuesday,
There-
Thursday.
Holland is only Tuesday. It was like Tuesday and Saturday when
Right,
we
So
got
we're
the
in Jasper. You drive by that place.
So what
every
I'm
day.
trying to say is that I don't get to enjoy the beauty of the trash haul. Used to, I would get 4 to 5 kitchen size bags into one legal 40 gallon bag, which would run you $1.
Yeah.
So I had to have 2 or 3 of these toters at my house full of shitty diapers and rotten, unrinsed beer cans and all kinds of other foul trash just hoarded up in next to the garage.
Hoping the raccoons don't get it.
Yeah, or the goddamn neighbor's cats down the road are not in here. The Bumpus's hounds are in here fucking
Bumpus hounds!
you know, trashing this shit everywhere, you know. So that's why I just decided to do diligence and pay my $78 a quarter and have to find.
You pay $78 a quarter.
Yeah, I do, and I
So what's that?
I don't.
So divide it by 3.
Oh, go ahead here, Rain Man. What you got?
Well, 78 is a tough number.
Yeah, we ain't got enough time in the day.
All right, I'll make you feel better about it. $75 a month's what I'm paying for a dumpster, and I'd never turn back from it.
That's right.
I would never turn back from it.
Yeah.
I used to hoard all kinds of stuff. Something breaks in the fucking dumpster.
Let's see. With me, I might be wrong on the quarter. Maybe it's $78 every 2 months for what I pay. And I mean, like you said, I can't get that lid shut 95%. And
Oh, I know. I see it when I drive to work.
They come every Monday morning, and I mean, there's 9 times out of 10 that son of a bitch is up there, and you can't get the fucking lid shut because we generate.
And you got stuff like on the side too.
Yeah,
I hope you tip that guy at Christmas time.
There may be another. Yeah, there might be an extra bag or so sitting on the ground next to the toter. Like we just generally generate more trash than you guys.
Yeah, we make lots of trash.
It's just a.
I don't understand it though.
What do you mean?
We've
already crossed one of the bridges.
Well, I mean, I get that.
I don't fucking recycle. I fucking use paper plates.
Yeah.
What else you want?
You know how much you're spending on paper plates? Those things aren't cheap. Are you
25
getting
cents a
Sam's?
piece.
Sam's Club.
Are
Still
you getting
25
the good
cents a
ones?
Huh?
Are you getting the good ones?
No. They're paper. They're not foam. What? I'm not eating.
Well, I got the heavy paper ones in.
From
The
Sam's?
Chinette. The
Or
Chinette.
Costco?
No, but
Good God, China. What
They're-
do you think?
they're
We're
the
fucking
great-
Memorial Day cookout? No way.
we get the big from the great value, but I mean they're pricey. You know, we've been trying to cut back on the paper plates usage. We still have them.
You washing them yet?
No, fuck no.
Hey, my grandma, R.I.P. God rest her soul, beautiful, awesome.
Beautiful lady.
I miss her to death. She used to rinse out Ziploc bags.
I was just gonna say my grandma does that.
Yeah. Gallon, quart, didn't matter. She's
I-
rinsing them out.
Sandwich bags.
Yep.
I can remember. Well, sandwich bags we wouldn't go to.
Zippers.
But I can remember growing up at home, and you'd get done using a gallon Ziploc bag
Oh yeah.
that looked like it's been around since WW2. And you're like, why do we
That
do
motherfucker
this?
seen some shit, man.
It's seen some action, and it's crazy because it's amazing how the things of your childhood like affect you now.
Oh yeah.
That thing gets thrown away.
Oh yeah.
Because Janelle would look at me like I'm crazy. Like, why are you washing that bag up? Well, we gotta use it. We gotta reuse it.
I got one real quick one on that. I'll hit on that real quick. So this goes back to the infancy of my beautiful wife and I's relationship. And they used to my mother-in-law's in the furniture sales game, so they moved around a lot.
Okay.
You know, a lot of big corporate sales and stuff like that. So they would go here, there, and everywhere. But originally, they resided in Odin, Indiana, which was a small Davis County freaking Amish. There's an
Okay.
Amish settlement up there. There's just
Okay.
it's old timey up there.
Yeah.
Very old timey. And Justine, my wife, she has 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. And when they moved back to Huntingburg and her and I got together, her parents set us up on this like 2-date rule. You're allowed 2 free dates, but on the 3rd one, your ass is coming to dinner. Like we're meeting this fucking hairy leg, you know, you're coming in. So we're eating dinner and all this shit, and like this, and you know, now that I think about it, this is probably not the first date. This is probably like maybe a little bit into it, you know. And we're eating dinner, and like, I mean, they didn't have much, you know. They didn't have much when we started, you know. They weren't like dirt floor poor or nothing, but they didn't have much. But it was so funny because they had like a 12-pack of 20-ounce Coca-Cola bottles and like each little kid had their own Coke. And at the end of the meal, her mom just instinctively started combining all of the fucking half-drink Cokes into one full Coke. And her dad said, "God damn it, Amy! Throw the motherfuckers in the trash. We don't live in Odin anymore." And I think that just kind of sticks with me with that whole the fucking trash generation and the goddamn washing out the friggin' Ziploc bags and everything. But
I had a buddy in college it was an uncle or somebody that was known for the morning after the party going and finishing off wounded soldiers.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get a cigarette or something.
Chew spitter.
Yeah. Well, could you imagine that gamble, waking up thinking, now you're going to get a free sip of Busch Lighter too, and it ends up being a mix of Copenhagen. Hey,
I've been a 14 or 15-year-old kid before that's been to an older sibling's graduation party that drank the overflow jug out of the kegs.
Oh boy.
I've done that myself. I won't lie about that. But yeah, so I think, circling back.
I don't know if I remember which topic this was.
Cans, bottles, or draft.
Situational.
Okay. Yeah. So good run here on take 2 of the first episode.
Yeah.
We got any closing thoughts?
Final thoughts? I don't know. I think it's a good episode. I think this is really going to draw in the listeners. I really think we're really going to nail it on this one. I think we kind of hit a home run. But now, going back to my first statement when I said that I was in a funk, and I kind of hoped that this was going to bring me out of the funk, I feel good.
Yeah.
Good.
I do. That's my final thought. My final thought is sometimes if you're feeling down, you're feeling blue, call up the boys.
Have a brew.
Have a brew. If you're feeling blue, have a brew.
There you go.
Hashtag drink responsibly.
Yeah.
But talk it out.
That's
Find some guys. Come on over to the lounge.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Always welcome.
Open door policy. Start at 9 o'clock.
The lights are on.
The lights are on.
Yeah. Smoke, what about you?
I don't know. I don't have any big revelations, I don't think. Good evening. I think we started off strong, finished strong.
Yeah.
Be sure to keep an eye for the next episode to drop. Like, share, tell all your friends.
Yeah.
And we'll be here again next week.
Yeah. I think my closing thought is we move into November, an unappreciated holiday coming up at the end of the month. Everybody wants to skip it.
Oh, not this guy.
And go to Christmas, which I don't want to bang on the city of Huntingburg a little bit.
Oh, no.
You rolled down 4th Street on October 31st and the Christmas tree was up. That's
That's not a factual statement.
That is a true statement.
No.
They
that
hung
little
in
side
Jasper
Christmas
today.
tree.
No.
That little side Christmas tree on 4th Street, right there by the parking lot, by City Hall. Because we rolled by and I told Janelle, I go, it's kind of hard to be in the Halloween spirit when there's a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out Destination Huntingburg. The Huntingburg Christmas Stroll starts on November the 6th.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's not forget about Thanksgiving here.
Yeah.
And remember what we're thankful
Maybe we can
for.
push that back a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's a good point. You led into what I wanted to talk about. November is a big month that you talk about being thankful.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to be thankful, but I think it's even better if you're thankful for the people in your life.
That's right.
Tell them that.
That's right.
Because I think that we don't, and especially as men, we don't. But I think if you're thankful for somebody in your life, tell them that. Because they deserve to know.
That's right.
Your bartender, your tattoo artist.
Unless
The
your
gallery
tattoo artist
filling.
is getting arrested. In that case, just make sure that they didn't steal your credit card information.
That's for sure.
Did you pay cash on that deal?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
100% cash. There's no fucking paper trail involved with that.
Well, there is now.
Yeah, there is now. All right. That's it.
Is that a wrap?
That's it. Oh, and by the way, if this gets on social media there, you got a question, you got something you want us to talk about,
Hit us up.
hit us up.
Yeah,
we'll
shoot.
talk about
Yeah,
anything.
we're open for comment suggestions, topic suggestions.
Now, if your suggestion is, I hate listening to the three fat dudes on the microphone.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
I was gonna say that.
We got smoke. Come on, spit it out.
I couldn't think of the word. No, we're leaving it. You unsophisticated swine.
That's right. You unsophisticated.
We are
swine.
unsophisticated, that's for sure.
All right, Dutchman, out.
Love you guys.